Our parents are racing against time to buy necessities as schools are set to reopen next week. While some parents have planned and budgeted for stationery and other school-related items, others, of course, scrambling to make last-minute purchases. Newzroom Afrika's Ntsiki Nohiya is in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape speaking to parents, and she joins us live now. Ntsiki, some schools only opening next week. Right now, you're already at a school where grade 10 learners are already in class.
Definitely, Arabile, good afternoon to you. I mean, in the morning, we were speaking to some of the parents who were still scrambling, to buy their stationery. We're out and about in many different outlets in Mthatha, saying that they spent a lot of money in December. There were festivities, homecoming of initiates, and everything that was going on during the festive season. But here I am at Zingisa Comprehensive High School. This school starts from grade 8 to grade 12, and what you are currently seeing, Arabile, is the class of grade 10. They've already started. The maths teacher is hard at work here, and a learner in front of the class helping other learners to understand the maths. I would be telling you, but I didn't do maths from grade 7, and this is one of the schools whose parents are preparing for their learners, for their children, way on time. And the deputy chairperson of the SGB is now joining me, Mr. Kanyi Samia, who's going to tell us about what is it as parents of Zingisa Comprehensive High School do better to plan way on time for the school year.
As the parents of Zingisa Comprehensive High School, we plan ahead in everything and in every year. Like these learners, as they are seated here, getting on with their education in this classroom, everything was done in the previous year, so that to prepare them to be ready for this time. As we are on the 9th of January this year, the classes began on the 3rd of January. So, because the reason is that since these are grade 10s, they are brought to school so that they can bridge the gap on the curriculum that was missed in the previous year. They are made to get ready for this year. And now it is this reason that they have to start their classes early in the year, so that they can be able to have enough time to cover everything that they have missed. And as you know, Zingisa Comprehensive High School is a high school in rural areas, which is not far from the town. But its feeder schools are also rural schools, which at times do not have enough personnel to cover up the curriculum fully. So this program was designed so as to orientate the learners about the curriculum, starting from their GET learning experience to the FET learning experience.
I also understand, Mr. Mia, that you've already paid some of the school fees. I mean, irrespective of the fact that some of the parents, they are unemployed, some they benefit from social grant, but because of the proper planning, you have already paid a portion of the school fees.
Yes, I can say, for instance, all these learners, as you see, who are in this class, their parents paid them their fees, school fees, in time, and they paid in full, because why we as parents, we plan ahead, we do things in advance, whatever, like we are coming from the festive season and we've been on December, you know that during that time, a lot, you buy a lot, you spend a lot, but we are always mindful that there comes the time for our children to begin their classes. So we make all things possible to budget and plan for them for their studies.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kanyisa Mia, the Deputy Chairperson of the school governing body here at Zingisa Comprehensive High School. Planning on time, Arabile, these are the results that they were mindful of the fact that January will be here and they will have to take back their children to school, you know, buy uniform, buy them stationery, so that they start their academic year way on time, as it is happening here. I mean, they opened school on the 3rd of January already, only for grade 10s and grade 12s. And I was told by the principal, Ms. Makiumza, here that they start with grade 10 and 12 because they're preparing grade 10s now for their grade 12 class so that they get the better results when they are doing matric. So that's the story here. They've already started studying, they've already started the academic year, and all we can attribute to proper planning, Arabile.
Get out of there, Ntsiki. Let the children learn. This is great. This is absolutely wonderful to see that kind of commitment from the teachers, the schools, everything. Absolutely great to see that learning, isn't it? And I think really necessary to understand the kind of commitment that these pupils, their parents, the teachers are all making to that greater education as well out of the Eastern Cape. Ntsiki, thank you so much, and to the principal as well there for giving us this story as well. Of course, we'll continue to look out then for the stories around the rush back to the school year.